The next job in this mini series I'm going to be talking about is a case administrator, but you will be based in the court, so either magistrates or Crown Court. So continue watching if you really want to know what are these jobs. You may be seeing these application forms, you've seen the job descriptions, and you're like, yeah, but what actually is the job? I'm here to actually explain and break down for you what these jobs are. So case admin is a job that I had. I was case admin about a year and a half after graduating from uni. So what does a case admin do? As a case admin, you will support the probation officers. So the probation officer will be doing all the case management of working with the person on probation. So you will be within a small team and you'll have tasks like administrative tasks, writing letters. So probation officer might say, okay, I need a letter being written to communicate something. That is not so often anymore because we have phones that we can text them on, so we have pretty good communication levels. You may have to send warning letters, so if someone doesn't attend their appointment, the probation officer may say, okay, can you send a warning letter? There are templates for these kind of things, but it's not just writing a letter. You really need to have good attention to detail and good skills to be able to, let me go back to the attention to detail. So you need good attention to detail because if you're writing a warning letter, you need to figure out, okay, well, what dates did they not attend? The probation officer may provide you these dates, but still it's really, really good to go through and make sure you've got the right dates, because if they don't attend a certain amount of appointments, they can be breached, and what that means is they can be sent back to court. So when you're in court, you really have to, you have to have the evidence. So that is another part of your job as well, is preparing information for the court. So you really got to have a high level of attention to detail because you're going to have to provide factual information, go through the system, find dates, things like that. So that's kind of brings me on to the second skill that you need, or thing that you need to know about this role. Obviously is admin, so you are going to be on the computer all day. There's no front face part of this job, so you won't be working directly with people on probation. You may take phone calls from them, so in that sense you do need to, or you can develop your phone manner with people. Again, remembering that these are real people, you are their first point of contact sometimes, or if the probation officer hasn't answered, you are there to relay, pass on a message. Third thing, when you're working as a case admin, you will be working as a team, so you may have to cover if people are off sick or on holiday. You may have to pick up some of their tasks. Some additional tasks that each admin may have a particular, what they call it is a SPOC, so it's a particular single point of contact. So I think I was responsible, this was a long time ago, for linking the probation documents with the prison documents. That's the easiest way I can say it. And I needed to click a button on the system and manage that system. So there's different systems that you will have to manage and be responsible for. So there is still a level of responsibility as a case admin. And the word I'm trying to think of, take initiative. Really got to have initiative, because probation officers don't want to ask you like 100 times for things. You've got to be that one step ahead. So that comes with really learning the job, being enthusiastic about it, being able to manage your time, that you get stuff done. Back in the day there was filing, we don't have that anymore because everything is online, but it is a very much admin officer role in that you are computer based. That means though that you can work remotely a lot of the time, so if that suits you, then this is a really good entry level role for you to get into. So the typical day will start at 8 AM and it will finish about 3, half 3, so that you're back to the office by 4 o'clock. And I think that's everything that you need to know. If you are applying for unpaid work supervisor job, let me know. Put a thing in the comments. If you've done that job before, also let me know. And so if you're new here, I'm Sarah Edwards and I create videos for people like you who have graduated in psychology or criminology and you want to start your career working with people on probation or who have been in prison, but you just don't know yet how to do it. You might have already completed application forms, been unsuccessful. Maybe you've completed the PQIP application and you've been unsuccessful there, and you just want to figure out, okay, how do I become more successful? So this is why I do these videos for you, to bring you like real knowledge and real experience, because I have worked in the field for over 10 years now since I graduated with my psychology and criminology degree. Okay, so case admin. So if you have seen the previous videos, I've done one on approved premises worker and unpaid work supervisor and prison officer. If you are thinking, yeah, you really want to start your career now in criminology or even forensic psychology, but you are still feeling really overwhelmed, you're feeling stressed out, you're just feeling really like you're not progressing, then have a look firstly at my webinar about how to get experience, and secondly have a look at joining my coaching program, because with my coaching program you get that accountability that you may be lacking, you get that clarity, and you get that support of knowing that you are working alongside someone who has been in your position as well. So make sure you subscribe and I'll see you next time.